Well, there seems to be no shortage of sweets this time of year.
And joining us today to share her famous brownies is our guest chef, Addilyn Bint Persy. Welcome back, Addilyn.
Hi.
Okay, so you are a busy gal for sure, making all of these treats. So, and these are going to be famous?
I hope so. I really enjoy making it, so I hope it goes famous.
Well, the recipe says best brownies underlined, so I absolutely believe you that these are going to be the best brownies. What kind of ingredients do you use, and where did you get this recipe, or did you make it up?
I usually get all my recipes from online, and I get all of my ingredients just from like the grocery store and stuff.
Well, yeah, and so you had a very busy weekend at a market, and I heard you sold out.
Yes, I did. I was at the Fringe vendor show this weekend, and it was very fun, and I sold out of everything and got a custom order to make.
Oh my goodness,
that's
congratulations.
cool.
Well, and we're looking at pictures here of some of your desserts and sweets, because it isn't just brownies that you are really good at making. What else are your specialties?
I make basically everything that you can think of for baked sweets. Like I make cupcakes, cookies, brownies. I made cheesecakes even before.
Wow.
When did this love for baking start?
I've loved it ever since I was like younger. Baking with like my grandparents and stuff and my parents. But it really started, like I came up with the business during COVID in 2020 because I was bored. And I've just loved it ever since I was little.
Well, and now you are taking off. She's on Facebook. She's got her own group that you can join and check her out right there that we're seeing on your screen. But I say let's get started making some brownies. Okay. What do you say? And see what makes these so famous. So let's get started. What do we need to do here?
Okay, so we're gonna start by...
I'll switch places with you.
We're gonna start by adding...
Is that half cup
some
of butter?
Yes, this is 1 stick of butter.
Okay.
Melted. Then we're gonna add 1 cup of sugar.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab 2 eggs here.
Okay.
I bet one of the best parts of doing this is being a taste tester. Do you think?
Yes.
That's one of my favorite parts about baking.
What was the very first thing that you made?
The very first thing I ever made was probably chocolate chip cookies. They're one of my favorite things to make as well.
Oh, nice.
And now I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla.
Yum. These are just all of your basic,
stuff
yummy.
you probably already have at home.
Yes.
And you can never go wrong with a night of brownies. So maybe this will inspire someone to make this tonight.
Now I'm gonna whisk all of it together here.
Okay.
I was asking Addilyn earlier before the show if she was on the nice or naughty list. What do you think she said, Grace?
Addilyn, you have to, I mean, you make everything sweet, so that must just, you eat enough that's sweet, you have to be sweet, right? Are you on the nice list?
Yes, I definitely am.
Oh, good.
I believe that she is totally on the nice list. Her brother, maybe not, though.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll have to find out. Okay.
Now that I have this whisked together, I'm gonna take 1/3 cup of cocoa.
Okay.
Half of a cup of flour. Here. Now I'm going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder.
Now we're making just kind of like little miniature brownie bites.
Yes, brownie bites.
Oh,
whoa,
cool.
okay.
That's nice for like, it's like your serving size in one, whereas like if I'm picking it out of a dish, you know I'm gonna pick a big piece and a middle piece. Do you like the middle or corner of brownies if it's like in a sheet pan?
I honestly like the corners better.
Oh, interesting, interesting.
A little crust there
Yeah.
on the sides. Okay.
So now we're gonna take the mixer and mix it all together.
Woo! Fire that puppy up.
So good. Oh, I'm smelling it. It smells so good.
I seriously think brownies are like, are like my fave.
I think so too. You just can't go wrong with brownies.
Yeah.
Love a good brownie.
But the problem is I usually have a hard time getting in the dish because I just want to eat out of the bowl, which I know is so bad, but you know, it's like the best part to me.
Okay, what's your go-to topping on a brownie, Addilyn?
So
ice cream,
I like
frosting?
the basic powdered sugar, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
You can't go wrong with a little powdered sugar.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
So now I'm just gonna take the edges and try to mix in the leftover powder.
Get all that nice and combined.
Is this one of your go-to recipes that you make?
Yes, this is definitely one of my go-to recipes, along with the chocolate chip cookies.
Nice.
What was like kind of the best seller at the market?
So my best seller was probably these cupcakes I made. I made hot chocolate cupcakes with butter with marshmallow frosting.
Yum.
Wow.
That's so good. That's so creative.
Yes. Oh, look at those cupcakes there that we're seeing on the screen.
So do you decorate those?
Yes, I make everything and decorate them all myself.
That is a skill.
All by yourself. Wow.
That's amazing.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now we're scooping.
Yes, now that we have the batter made,
Okay.
we're gonna come over here.
Switching sides. Ooh, you got a little scoop.
I
That
know.
makes it
Is that like
super.
an ice cream scoop? Or
Yeah, it's like an ice cream scoop or like a baking scoop.
Genius.
Then we're gonna fill it about 3/4 of the way full.
Just one little scoop. Oh, minus a little smidge.
Yes.
We've already got our oven going, 350.
Yes, 350.
And then how long will these bake for?
They take about 12-13 minutes to bake, so not too long.
Oh, these will be nice and hot by the end of the show.
Right.
Okay, so any big plans for Christmas?
No, I don't have too big of plans. Hopefully I can bake some and have fun in the holidays.
Do you have any Christmas recipes that you want to try this year?
Well, I have this one tiramisu cupcake recipe I've been wanting to try.
Oh my
It
gosh,
looks
I don't know how to
really
make
yummy.
tiramisu.
I can barely say tiramisu.
Yeah, same. How do you spell that?
My goodness. Okay, we're going to let Addilyn keep getting all of her brownie bites into the pan, into the oven. We'll have the big reveal coming up. In the meantime, Addilyn is on Facebook. It's a group that you have to request to join, but I'm sure she would happily accept.
I want to join that group.
I know, right? Addilyn's Sweet Treats. There you go. We'll have the reveal coming up. StayLiving.tv in the meantime is where we'll connect you after the show.